And it's there for him. Oh, surely. And a goal it is from who else? Lionel Messi.
Well, I'm sure you want to see this again.
Suarez. And a goal! This is when it really gets tense. Only 4 teams remain in the biggest club competition in the world, and we're not far away from kick-off in the first leg. It's PSG, and they take on Barcelona. It's coming up live next on EA TV. Good evening to you. This is Derek Ray in the commentary box, joined by Lee Dixon. We're at the Parc des Princes here in the French capital, Paris, getting ready for PSG against Barcelona in the knockout stages of the Champions League. Barcelona, of course, know full well what it is to win this competition. Paris Saint-Germain still to get off the mark in that regard.
Well, I'm always envious and excited for the players playing on Champions League nights, but no more so than the PSG players pitting their wits against one of the world's best sides, one of the biggest clubs in the world.
Don't forget, in 2017, PSG were 4-0 up going to Barcelona, but then somehow lost 6-1 in the return leg. As a football club in recent years, Paris Saint-Germain now at the semi-final stage of the Champions League. It means so much, Lee.
Well, it does. It just validates all that money that they've spent, and the players will be really excited about getting to possibly the Champions League final, but they've still got some work to do, and with some of the world's best players, you'd expect them to get to the final.
And the PSG team looks like this. And they are a team, Lee, known for their aggressive high pressing.
Well, absolutely. That takes a lot of hard work, a lot of organisation, force the opposition to make early passes. The weakness of it, if you beat the high press, you can get exposed at the back.
And the Barcelona shape looks like this. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Samuel Umtiti starts alongside Piqué in the middle of the defence. Arturo Vidal starts with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. And Luis Suarez will be the main striker here. Sloppy in possession, Draxler. And sloppy from Rakitic. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Busquets. It might be the moment to get them ahead. So a throw in here. Coutinho. This is Vidal. I think it's fair to say, Lee, that Neymar can do just about anything out there on the pitch. What in particular are you anticipating seeing in this match?
Well, 4 goals in his last 3 games. He's in superb form. He's going to be really hard to stop. The defenders need to be on their game.
Running towards goal. One man to beat. They're trying to get right into his face. Lionel Messi. Opportunity knocks. And the referee says penalty. Well, the verdict is a penalty kick. And how important is this moment with the game level?
Well, with a chance to go into the lead from 12 yards with a goalkeeper to beat, I'll take that any day.
Penalty duty.
Well, it's a shocker. You might as well look over at the sideline because I think his number's up.
On the ball, Luis Suarez. Now Rabiot. Now Meunier. Throw in here for PSG. Mbappe with it. Verratti. Now Busquets. And it's Busquets. And in with a real chance. Only the keeper to beat. It's got to be. And the goal had to be from Lionel Messi.
Well, look at the little genius. He just gets the ball and then all of a sudden it's in the back of the net. Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. Underway again with Barcelona in the lead. Mbappe with it. Now Meunier. Umtiti. He's just a thorough reader of the game. And there we saw it. Oh, he's through here. Only the keeper to beat. Still a chance. And Messi with the goal. It's always strange when he doesn't get on target.
Well, I'm sure you want to see this again. Where is everybody? The defenders, nowhere to be seen. It's an open goal.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. It's going their way, 2-0. Draxler. Meunier. Suarez. Suarez moving through the gears. And here is Luis Suarez. And you need your defender to take charge. Given away. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. That will certainly mean a booking here.
And now he's on a tightrope.
And it's Cavani. Cavani, the pass not quite up to scratch. And he's broken free. Can he beat the goalkeeper? Space opened up for him. Marquinhos with the block. Corner coming up. Corner kick played over. Attending to his defensive chores. And the cross is very much on. Just unable to get his cross beyond the first defender. Meunier. This is Thiago Silva. Verratti now. He hears the footsteps and feels the pressure. And a strong tackle. And now Suarez. And a perfect finish, a goal for Barcelona.
Oh, Derek is just brilliant. Just watch this football, absolutely amazing. Well, here's the replay, and the power he's got in the shot nearly knocks the bar off the post. What a finish that is.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. There has been a gulf in quality tonight, but you've really got to give them credit for the fact that they haven't let up at all. Rabiot. PSG on the move with purpose. What can they do from this particular position? Space and time for the cross. Draxler. And they got into that crossing position, but dealt with defensively. Suarez. Ivan Rakitic waits. He's protecting it effectively. I always think it's impossible, Lee, not to be moved when you're covering Barcelona in the UEFA Champions League. Luis Suarez! Well, the clearance half-hearted. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Let's see what he has in store for them. Well, that is a defender's job to come to the rescue. A good-looking move. Relentless hype. Running towards goal. One man to beat. Well, that would be straightforward for any keeper. Meunier. Given away. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. And here is Luis Suarez. And a goal for the Blaugrana. Barcelona have scored.
Well, it's like a huge wave coming at you time after time. Eventually you will collapse. Well, here's the replay. I'm sure the keeper will be looking at his defenders, but what can they do? It's a lovely strike off his laces in the back of the net.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Neymar. Kurzawa. It's an excellent attack from PSG, but will there be an end product? And so the half-time whistle has gone here at the Parc des Princes in Paris. Well, you tend to expect football of a very high level from Lionel Messi, and that's what he's delivering, Lee.
Well, the saying in the theatre, take a bow, that's exactly what he should be doing after that first half performance. Just giving them...
Opportunity knocks. Underway in the second half. And after such a lopsided first 45 minutes, is it possible to think they could turn this around? And now Coutinho. I must say, no shortage of space. He has time to play it over. Well, it could be on for him here. And it's Julian Draxler. Well, regaining possession for his side cleverly. And doing the thwarting, Samuel Umtiti. Lionel Messi. On the ball, Luis Suarez. Now, Rabiot. Draxler now. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Walls are meant to be such a waste of a free kick when you miss as wildly as that.
Well, there's groans from the fans as well. They didn't appreciate that long-range shot for sure.
Neymar. Cavani with a slide rule pass. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And he's broken free. Can he beat the goalkeeper? And it's there for him. Oh, surely. And a goal it is from who else? Lionel Messi.
Well, I'm sure you want to see this again. Where is everybody? The defenders, nowhere to be seen. It's an open goal.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. There has been a gulf in quality tonight, but you've really got to give them credit for the fact that they haven't let up at all. Here's Mbappe. Meunier. Mbappe with it. Well, it's a really good-looking Paris Saint-Germain attack. What will they do next? Simple for the keeper. Throw in here for PSG. And a substitution in the offing. Verratti now. Verratti. Draxler. Good use of advantage. Cavani! He's gone for power, but might be regretting that now, Lee.
Oh my, why, how, so many questions.
Very good use of advantage there by the official, letting the play carry on and then only subsequently handing out the yellow card.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what the fans want. They want to see the game going on. They don't want to see it stopped for something like that. You can always go back and book the player later.
Now Busquets. Really forceful play to win the ball back in that position. Suarez. And now Suarez. Opportunity it is. And the ball is in the net.
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is. Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Verratti now. And decent progress here from Luis Suarez. He has options. Did so well to win it back there, Vidal. This is Neymar. Dani Alves. Neymar. When you're on a yellow card, you've really got to tread oh so carefully. He knew the situation he was in, already on a yellow, and now he's received a second one.
Well, you might say he has to make the challenge, but he doesn't. Just step back. You don't need to make a challenge like that when you're on a yellow card.
There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes, and now both sides will make personnel switches. Delivered into the box. Oh, a truly magnificent piece of goalkeeping there.
Well, it is his job, Derek. Keep the ball out of the net, but I'll give you, it was a good save.
It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. This is Thiago Silva. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Lionel Messi. Barca making progress. What can they do from this position? And just like that, they've lost possession. Thiago Silva. Meunier. And they'll have to throw it back in play. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. And now Coutinho. And Luis Suarez in the centre. Clattered away. Simple save for Gigi Buffon. And it's with Coutinho. Well, that is how to run at defenders. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Untidy on the ball there, Nelson Semedo. Just 10 minutes to go. Well, regaining possession for his side cleverly. Oh, he's through here. Only the keeper to beat. Threaded through by Draxler. Cavani. Targets available, cross comes in. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, we're going to see the replay here. You can't head the ball in the net if you don't get any crosses in. The crosses are coming in thick and fast, and that was a beauty. That made the goal.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. Lionel Messi. Tremendous intuition to win it back. It's been given away by Dani Alves. Suarez. And a goal!
Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Draxler now. Messi. On the ball, Luis Suarez. It's there for him. And Luis Suarez with the goal here.
blockbuster angle on it. There's nothing the keeper can do. A significant deflection, and he's beaten.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Until the full-time whistle, Barcelona will carry a lead into the second leg.
Well, Derek, with a lead going into the second leg, it's all about concentration, it's all about mind games, mental strength. Can they force that advantage home in the second leg? Well, I can't wait for that game, and then there's a final round the corner.